Okay, so last year we set up some beds, and then earlier this summer we did a little thing showing some of the harvest. Nowhere near all of it. We've still got some stuff going on here. Now it's September. I got some beans. And of course tomatoes, everybody likes tomatoes. We've got some there. Kale. And then marigolds are just there. They're going to attract pollinators and apparently deter some pests, is what I'm told. A little bit of basil left going to seed. More beans. Beans did really well this year. Cucumbers did well. Cucumbers are about done. We've got a little thing going of arugula and some mixed lettuce down here. And then we've still got our potatoes. We harvested a few, but we're waiting for these to turn brown. So definitely a big success. I've had a lot of food out of the garden. So I decided I'm going to set up a few more beds. So we've got 3 more beds. I was on the way to the Home Depot. In fact, I tried to go a few days before, and I was too busy. And then yesterday on the way to the Home Depot, one of the neighbors pulled off some boards from his deck, and these certainly were pressure treated wood, but they'd been out for about 20 years, exposed to the elements. So I believe that most of whatever's going to leach out of this pressure treated wood is probably already gone. So we're going to take a chance on that, and hopefully we won't get any toxic chemicals leaching into our soil. So we laid out 3 more. Here's 2 of them there. I've tried to line these up so that they're in a nice straight line, so we can just mow right along the edge of this, come back through and mow down in straight lines, and then through the middle here. It's going to reduce our mowing because we're taking up lawn for the garden. And as soon as we get to mowing, I'm going to be dumping grass clippings right into these beds. But had a lot of brown paper bags from the grocery store laying around, so I'm going to do a few of these. We'll actually throw some brown paper bags in, and that's probably going to suppress the grass a little bit because we're running into a dry spell. So many benefits. I got a big load of I got some this is grass clippings mostly that I've been piling in the corner of the garden over there. And I'm going to throw those down on top of the beds, and we're going to put some fresh grass clippings. And everybody's out watering their garden, not us. Somewhere over here we've got a garden hose. Yeah, there it is. Not been used for a month or so. It's curled up under the deck. Once you start doing no-till, you get a really good mulch going. You can see how much stuff we've got piled up down here. Piles of grass clippings. Once you get a good mulch going, moisture stays in the soil. You really hardly have to water at all. If it rains once a week, you never need to water. And you know, people are like, oh, you put grass clippings on the beds, too much nitrogen, going to get in the soil too quickly and all that. It doesn't happen. It's all breaking down. Worms are coming up, pulling off the underlayer. By the time this grass gets into the soil, it's all turned into brown matter. Most compost has to be brown and green, and this just seems to work perfectly. Once I discovered the no-till, it revolutionized my effort. The most effort I've had today was cutting these boards to length and laying them out, and that's really all I'm going to do now. I'm just going to mow the lawn and fill those beds up, and when we move into the fall, I'm just going to keep piling leaves on. I'm not going to try and plant in there this year. I already got enough space right here. As soon as these tomatoes are done, and the cucumbers and the beans, I'm going to get some kale and some chard, maybe some collard greens, get them straight directly into the soil. I'm going to sow directly. I'm going to pull back the mulch, make little troughs in the soil, sow direct, and try to get some plants started before the winter. I'm not expecting to harvest anything this year, just want them to winter over. As soon as the warm weather comes back in the spring, those plants will be established and they'll go boom. We'll have early greens hopefully in March. So we're trying to go for a sort of 9 months a year if we can, even in this climate. But anyway, let me get this finished, and that's it.